Hi Shubham. मेरा साइड से कमेंट मोड ऑफ क्यों हो जाता? नहीं, मैं ही ऑफ कर देती हूँ ना कभी कभी, मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम मैं ही वो ऑफ कर रही हूँ, क्योंकि बहुत ज़्यादा नेगेटिव लोग आ जाते हैं ना, वो कुछ भी बोलने लग जाते हैं, इसलिए। थैंक यू एंजॉय। लेकिन ना ये हम लोगों का पढ़ने वाला चैनल है, इसमें आप ये सब नहीं लिख सकते। अगर आपने फिर से दोबारा ऐसा कुछ लिखा तो मैं आपको टाइम आउट दे दूँगी। मिवान, थैंक यू फॉर कमिंग। मैं ढूंढ ही रही थी मेरे दोस्त, कोई नहीं आए ऐसा करके। वैसे शुभम आया है अभी अभी, शुभम शर्मा। मैं कमेंट और दे रही हूँ, ओके? 24 मिनट के बाद ना मैं कर दूंगी ऑन। गुड लक मिवान, गुड लक शर्मा, शुभम शर्मा। Biocontrol refers to the use of biological method for controlling plants, disease and pest. In modern society, these problems have been tackled increasingly by the use of chemicals, by use of insecticides and pesticides. The chemicals are toxic and extremely harmful to human beings and animals alike, and have been polluting our environment, soil, ground, water, fruits, vegetable and crop plants. Environment, soil, ground, water, fruits, vegetable, crop plants, okay? Our soil is also polluted through our use of weedicides to remove weeds. Okay. Our soil is also polluted through our use of weedicides to remove weeds. Our soil is also polluted through our use of weedicides to remove weeds. Vegetables and crop plant. Our soil is also polluted through, it's okay. Our soil is also polluted through our use of weedicides to remove weeds. Our soil, हाम्रो बारी को मल के या फिर माटो is also polluted through our use of weedicides to remove weeds. Biological control of pests and disease. In agriculture, there is a method of controlling pests that relies on natural predation, rather than introduced chemical. Pest that relies on natural predation. A key belief of the organic farmer is that biodiversity furthers health. The more variety a landscape has, the more sustainable it is. The organic farmer therefore works to create a system where the insects that are sometimes called pest are not eradicated. The organic farmer therefore works to create a system where the insects that are sometimes called pests are not eradicated, but instead are kept at manageable level by complex system of checks and balances within a living and vibrant ecosystem. Contrary to the conventional farming practice, which often use chemical methods to kill both useful and harmful life forms indiscriminately. This is a holistic approach that seeks to develop an understanding of the webs of interaction between the myriad of organisms that constitute the field fauna and flora. The organic farmer holds the view that the eradication of the creatures that are often described as pests. It is not possibly but also desirable for the organic farmer the view holds the view that the eradication of the creature that are often described as pest. The organic farmer holds the view that eradication of creature that are often described as pest is not only possible but also undesirable. For without them and parasitic insects which depends upon them as food or host would not be able to survive. It's okay. View that the eradication of the creatures that are often described as pests is not only possible but also undesirable. For without them the beneficial predator and parasitic insects which depends upon them as food or host would not be able to survive. Thus, the use of biocontrol measures will greatly reduce our dependence on toxic chemical and pesticides. An important part of biological farming approach is to become familiar with the various life form that inhabits the field, predators as well as pests. The various life form and also their life cycle patterns of feeding and the habitats that they prefer. It's okay bro, don't cry over it. And also life cycle, an important part of the biological farming approach is to become familiar with the various life forms that inhabits the field, predators as well as pests, and also their life cycle pattern of feeding. Yeah, as an important part of biological farming approach is to become familiar with the various life forms that inhabits the field, predators as well as pests, also their life cycle, pattern of feeding and habits that they prefer. They will help develop appropriate means of biocontrol. This will help develop appropriate means of biocontrol. The very familiar beetle with the red and black markings, red and black markings, black dot beetle, red and black markings, the ladybird beetle, beettle, beetle, dragonflies are useful to get rid of aphids and mosquito respectively. Okay, this is important. Okay, aphids and mosquito. An example of microbial biocontrol isn't that can introduce. Okay, microbial biocontrol, this is not in. Okay, biocontrol isn't that can be introduced in order to control butterfly caterpillars is the bacteria Bacillus thuringiensis bacteria. Okay, microbial biocontrol isn't that can be introduced in order to control butterfly caterpillar is the bacteria Bacillus thuringiensis, often written as BT. These are available in sachet as a dried spores which are mixed with water. The spores of Bacillus thuringiensis but bacteria have to be mixed with water and sprayed onto the vulnerable plants such as brassicas and fruit trees, where these are eaten by the insect larvae. In the gut of the larvae, toxin is released and the larvae gets killed. Okay, larvae gets killed. The bacterial disease will kill the caterpillar. The bacterial disease will kill the caterpillar but leave the insect unharmed. Insects unharmed, okay. Because of the development of methods of genetic engineering in the last decade or so, the scientists have introduced B Bacillus thuringiensis, right? Bacillus thuringiensis toxins genes into plants. Such plants are resistant to attack by insect pest. Bt cotton is one such example. Bt cotton is one such example. Bacillus thuringiensis Bt cotton, okay, which is being cultivated in some states of our country. You will learn more about this in chapter 12. A biological control being a biological control being developed for use in the treatment of plant. A biological control being developed for use of treatment of plant disease. A biological control being developed for use of treatment of plant disease is the fungus trichoderma. Trichoderma species are free living. They are free living, okay. Fungi. They are free living fungi that are very common in the root ecosystem. They are effective biocontrol agent of several plant pathogen. Biocontrol agent of several plant pathogens. They are free living, okay. Baculovirus are pathogen that attack insect and other arthropods. The majority of baculovirus used as biocontrol agent are in the genus Nucleo. The majority of baculoviruses used as biocontrol agent are in the genus Nucleopolyhedrovirus. These viruses are excellent candidate for species specific. These viruses are excellent candidate for species specific narrow spectrum. It's okay, ma control. The virus are excellent candidate for species specific narrow spectrum insecticidal applications. These viruses are excellent candidate for specific. These viruses are excellent candidate for species specific. These viruses are excellent candidates for species specific narrow spectrum insecticidal application. They have been shown to have no negative impacts on plants, mammals, birds, fish, or even on non-target insects. They have no negative impact on plants, mammals, birds, fish, and even on non-target insects. This is especially desirable when beneficial insects are being conserved. This is especially desirable when beneficial insects are being conserved to aid in an overall integrated pest management IPM. Desirable when beneficial insects are being overall integrated pest management IPM program. Integrated pest management program, or when an ecologically sensitive area is being treated. Ecologically sensitive area is being treated. Help. Person or things that helps you. Somebody or something. This is especially desirable when beneficial insects are being conserved to help in an overall integrated, okay, pest management. Are being conserved in an overall integrated pest management program, and when an ecologically sensitive area is being treated. Nucleopolyhedrovirus. Insecticides in narrow spectrum insecticidal applications. Microbes as biofertilizers. With our present day lifestyle environment, environmental pollution is a major cause of concern. With our present day lifestyle, environmental pollution is with our environmental pollution is the major cause of concern. The use of chemical fertilizers to meet the ever increasing demand of agriculture. With our present day lifestyle, environmental pollution is a major cause of concern. With our present day lifestyle, environment pollution is a major cause of concern. Present day lifestyle. With our present day lifestyle of environment. With our present day lifestyle, हाम्रो अहिलेको लाइफस्टाइलको कारणले गर्दाखेरि के हुँदो रहेछ, environment pollution चाहिँ major cause of concern हो. The use of chemical fertilizers to meet the ever increasing demand of agriculture produce has contributed significantly to this pollution. Okay, agrobacterium is not a biofertilizer. Agrobacterium. The biofertilizers are anabina and azolla. Microbes as biofertilizer. Microbes increase soil. Okay, microbes as biofertilizers. Microbes increases soil fertility. Okay. Biocontrol agents are replacement for pesticides and insecticides. Biocontrol agents are replacement for insecticides and pesticides. Correct? Microbes as biofertilizers. Microbes as biofertilizers. Biofertilizers are replacement for chemical fertilizers and synthetic fertilizers. Biocontrol agents are replacement for insecticides and pesticides, whereas biofertilizers are replacement for chemical fertilizers and synthetic fertilizers. Okay, biofertilizers helps in increasing soil fertility, enrich the nutrient quality of soil. Biofertilizers enrich the nutrient quality of soil, increases soil fertility. Main biofertilizers are bacteria, fungi and cyanobacteria. Monera, part of Monera. Part one of the bacteria from Monera. BGA, blue-green algae. Okay, main biofertilizers are bacteria, fungi and blue-green bacteria, BGA, blue-green algae, cyanobacteria. Nitrogen fixation, biological N2 fixation. Atmospheric nitrogen N2 has triple bond in between them. When the bond breaks, microbes breaks the bond between these two nitrogen and gives ammonia, NH3 plus NH3, ammonia. Ammonia can be utilized by plants as a fertilizer, as a biofertilizer. As a fertilizer. Ammonia. Okay. Biological nitrogen fixation. Okay, from atmospheric air to atmospheric air, the nitrogen is N2, to organism. where it is NH3, ammonia. Okay, symbiotic and free living. Biological nitrogen fixation, symbiotic and free living. Okay, bacteria when it is symbiotic with plant, symbiotic with plant. In legumes, the bacteria is symbiotic. In legumes, rhizobium is symbiotic. Rhizobium have symbiotic association with legumes. Okay, they fix atmospheric nitrogen and gives the plant legumes ammonia. Okay, rhizobium symbiont. Okay, in non-leguminous plant, legumes ma rhizobium. In non-leguminous plant, alnus, a plant named alnus, frankia bacteria. Rhizobium is also bacteria. Rhizobium is there a symbiotic association. Rhizophora था शायद. In legumes, rhizobium RHIZ, rhizobium, BIUM, rhizobium. It is a bacteria. Rhizobium is bacteria. Yeah, rhizobium is a bacteria. It is present in the plant root. I see. Bacteria. In legumes, rhizobium fix nitrogen, atmospheric nitrogen. Okay, in non-leguminous plant there is a plant named alnus, in which bacteria named frankia reside. Alnus frankia. Okay, biological nitrogen fixation can be of two types, symbiotic and free living. In case of symbiotic, in legumes there is rhizobium bacteria, rhizobium bacteria, which fixes nitrogen, atmospheric nitrogen, and give it to plant in the form of ammonia. In non-leguminous plant, like example, non-leguminous plant alnus, bacteria frankia. Okay, free living, there are other free living bacteria. It is not connected with the plant root. Okay, observed by plant. Okay, bacteria free living, they are free living, they are present in soil. They fix the atmospheric nitrogen and prepare ammonia and leaves it in the soil. From soil, the plant absorbs the ammonia as a form of fertilizer. Okay, bacteria free living. There is aerobic free living and there is anaerobic free living. Free living is of two types: aerobic free living and anaerobic free living. Aerobic free living, azospirillum, azobacter, BGA, blue green algae. Excuse me. Aerobic bacteria and anaerobic bacteria. Okay, in aerobic bacteria there is azospirillum, azobacter, agrobacterium. Azospirillum, azobacter, azospirillum, azobacter, and BGA, blue green algae. In blue green algae there is Anabina nostoc, and oscillatoria. Anabina nostoc, Anu, no. Okay. Anabina nostoc and oscillatoria, BGA. Azospirillum, azobacter, azotobacter. It is azotobacter. Yeah, azotobacter. Azospirillum, azotobacter, and BGA. BGA are Anabina nostoc and oscillatoria. Anaerobic are rhodospirillum. Anaerobic bacteria, rhodospirillum. Azospirillum, azotobacter, BGA, Anabina nostoc, oscillatoria, anaerobic rhodospirillum, aerobic bacteria, and anaerobic bacteria, azospirillum, azotobacter, BGA. Azospirillum, Azotobacter and BGA, Anabina nostoc oscillatoria, anaerobic free living anaerobic free living nitrogen fixing bacteria. Rhodospirillum. It is rhodospirillum. Okay, it is rhodospirillum. Biological nitrogen fixing bacteria. Okay, biological nitrogen fixing bacteria. Biological nitrogen fixing bacteria is of two types. One is symbiotic स्लॉट 2 कंप्लीट हो गया है कि मैं अपडेट कर देती हूँ यहाँ पर. Slot 3 60-minute begins study till 9:50 10:50. So study till 50 neat symbiotic. The other one is free living biological nitrogen fixing bacteria. Okay, free living and symbiotic. Free living, two types. There are two types in free living: aerobic free living and anaerobic. Aerobic free living and anaerobic living. Anaerobic free living. Symbiotic. In legumes. In legumes there is one. Non-legumes. In non-leguminous plant there is another. Azospirillum. Azotobacter. Azotobacter. Blue-green algae. Those are nostoc, anabina, and oscillatoria. Azospirillum, Azotobacter, BGA, nostoc, anabina, oscillatoria. Legumes માં કેવું છે નતા? Rhizobium. In legumes there is rhizobium. Anaerobic free living, Rhodospirillum, Rhodospirillum, Ozospirillum, Rhodospirillum, non-leguminous plant. Rhodospirillum, anaerobic free-living, Rhodospirillum, okay. Aerobic free-living, Azospirillum, Azotobacter, BGA, Nostoc, Anabina, and Oscillatoria. Legumes, Rhizobium. In non-legumes plant, Alnus. कितना भूल जाती है, Alnus frankia. Alnus plant के frankia bacteria. Okay, this is biological N2 fixing bacteria, biological N2 nitrogen fixing bacteria. Okay, biofertilizers, N2 fixing होता है एक mycorrhiza, one is N2 fixing and the other one is mycorrhiza, other one is mycorrhiza. Glomus fungus with the root, glomus fungus, mycorrhiza pinus mansa plant. Okay, glomus fungus with the roots of many higher plants, glomus fungus with roots of many higher plants like pinus. Okay, mycorrhiza, resistant to root pathogens, tolerance to salinity and rot, absorb phosphorus, plant gives glucose, mutual symbiotic association, I guess. Fungus, more surface area, H2O, water plus phosphate. Fungus absorb water plus phosphate and send it to plant. Okay, observe phosphorus, tolerance to salinity and drought, resistant to root pathogen, resistant to root pathogen. Mycorrhiza, MY ORRH, Mycorrhiza is a symbiotic relationship. Okay, Mycorrhiza, they have symbiotic association, association with the roots of higher plant. Okay, example pinus, they give glucose and it absorb phosphorus and send it back to plant. Absorb phosphorus and water, tolerance to salinity and drought. It protects the root from resistance. It protects the root pathogen. It protects the root from pathogen. Mycorrhiza. These are the fungus. Mycorrhiza. The mycorrhiza, okay. Mycorrhiza. Biofertilizers, N2 fixing and Mycorrhiza pinus. Okay, Mycorrhiza pinus, resistant to root pathogen, tolerance to salinity and drought, absorb phosphorus, resistance to root pathogen, tolerance to salinity and drought, absorb phosphorus, glucose. More surface area, fungus, more surface area, water plus phosphorus absorb गर्छ, salinity र drought मा resistant provide गर्छ, pathogen सँग पनि के गर्छ, protect गर्छ, glucose पाउँछ functionally plant बाट. Okay, BGA cyanobacteria, blue green algae cyanobacteria, they are filamentous, not multicellular. Okay, they are filamentous, they have specialized for nitrogen fixation. BGA, blue green algae have heterocyst, which is specialized for nitrogen fixation, filamentous. Okay, Nostoc, Anabina, and Oscillatoria, free living aerobic. They are free living aerobic biological nitrogen fixing agent, microbes. Okay, in paddy field, N2 content increase. In paddy field, BGA increase nitrogen content in paddy field. BGA, blue green algae increase nitrogen content in paddy field. Nitrogen content is due to the presence of BGA. Organic matter also increases. Organic matter also increases. Anabina ozoli. Anabina ozoli is BGA, is a type of BGA. Okay. Anabina is a fern named Azoli, blue green algae. Anabina azoli. Okay. It's okay. Plant Azola fern in rice paddy field. Okay, plant PLNT plant Azola fern. Plant Azola fern in rice or paddy field so that Anabina can go to paddy plant. Anabina, okay. Anabina azoli, blue green algae. Anabina azoli, fern chicken chewo. Azola fern, Anabina azoli. Nitrogen content and organic matter increase. Nitrogen content will increase, organic matter will increase in paddy field due to the presence in algae. Okay. Of course, we have now realized that there are problems associated with the overuse. Problems associated with the overuse of chemical fertilizers, and there is a large pressure to switch to organic farming. Large pressure to switch to organic farming. The use of biofertilizers are organisms that enrich the nutrient quality of the soil. Enrich the nutrient quality of the soil. Biofertilizers are the organisms. Biofertilizers are organisms that enrich. They are organisms. Okay, biofertilizers are organisms and enrich the nutrient quality of soil. The main source of biofertilizers are bacteria, fungi, and cyanobacteria. You have studied about the nodules on the root of leguminous plant formed by the symbiotic association of rhizobium. Okay, rhizobium, symbiotic association. Rhizobium, symbiotic, rhizobium, symbiotic association. Symbiotic association. It's okay. Of course, we have now realized that there are problems associated with the overuse of chemical fertilizers and there is large pressure to switch to. Okay, ये हो गया. Nodules on the root of a leguminous plant formed by symbiotic association with rhizobium bacteria. These bacteria fix atmospheric nitrogen into organic form, ammonia, which is used by the plant as nutrients. Other bacteria can fix atmospheric nitrogen while free living in the soil. Okay, these are free living. Symbiotic is rhizobium. Okay, rhizobium. In non-leguminous there is alnus, leguminous plant. Alnus, alnus, symbiotic association. Symbiotic association असतो फिरून. Okay, non-leguminous plant. Alnus देखी कोणचा Frankia, FRANKIA, Frankia असतो फिरला. It's a back. Okay, back. Association, non-leguminous plant. Alnus frankia. Okay. Other bacterium can which while free living in the soil. That is, example are azospirillum and azotobacter. Thus enriching the nitrogen content of the soil. Okay, azospirillum and azotobacter. That's okay. I hate it, but I have to do it. Fungi are also known to form symbiotic association. Fungi are also known to form Fungi are also known to form symbiotic association with plants. Mycorrhiza. Fungi are also known to form some symbiotic association with plants. Mycorrhiza. Okay, biofertilizers. Mycorrhiza and to biofertilizers and to fixing bacteria and mycorrhiza. Okay, mycorrhiza. Many members of genus Glomus. Many members of genus Glomus form mycorrhiza. Genus Glomus. Genus Glomus forms mycorrhiza. The fungal symbiont in the association absorb phosphorus from the soil, pass it to the plant. The plant having such association, so other benefits such as resistance to root-borne pathogens, and 3, tolerance to salinity and drought. Okay, overall increase and an overall increase in plant growth and development. Overall increase in plant growth and development. Overall increase in plant growth and development. Okay, can you tell any advantage the fungus derived from the association? Plant provides energy yielding carbs. Okay, glucosymbiotic. Okay, cyanobacteria are autotrophic microbes. They are autotrophic microbes widely distributed in aquatic and terrestrial environment, many of which can fix atmospheric nitrogen. It's okay, Ma, you have to do it anyways. Don't think about it. Cyanobacteria and autotrophic. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Cyanobacteria and autotrophic microbes are autotrophic microbes widely distributed in aquatic and terrestrial environment. Many of which can fix atmospheric nitrogen. Atmospheric nitrogen oscillatoria. Okay, they are free living. These all of these are